Hello. So I thought I'd make a little video, kind of just for friends and family, maybe people who follow me, updating people about my life plans, and maybe I'll just talk a little bit about what I'm trying to do with my life, because I am merely I'm young, like I'm 22, and it's hard being 22 because you kind of had to think like, oh, what am I gonna spend the next 60 years of my life doing? Especially if you're someone like myself who's quite career orientated. Like I care a lot about what I spend my time doing, and I feel as though time is relatively limited, so I'm pretty keen to make it make my life useful. I don't know where this path goes, by the way. I'm just going on this walk because I'm studying and I'm going on a break. But it's hard to figure out what you want to do, and there's often a lot of choices, and it's like if you pick one thing then you neglect the other, and that's the hard part. So what I'm planning to do is, currently it is like August 1st, 2020, and from November this year I will have finished my honors, and then after finishing my honors I'm hoping to do work on Hypertrophy Hub or my online coaching business full-time, but not like, yeah, I'm basically just trying to work on it full-time because I've never done that before, and I think it would be quite nice to be able to do that. That would be really, really cool for me. And I also would like to pursue a PhD next year, probably around mid-year to the end of the year. But these are just plans at the moment, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to do that, and I hope I can do that. I don't know which direction we should go. You reckon we go that way? Or we go that way? Let's just go this way. I've never been here before, but we'll see where we end up. But yeah, I'm hoping to do the PhD because I want to conduct research. The idea that I want to do for my PhD would be, I think, really interesting. I would have a lot of fun doing it. I think it could be really useful, but also I think it'll help my career growth as well. I think it makes sense for me to do a PhD because I was thinking I didn't need to do it for a long time, and I was thinking about delaying it until I was like 27, considering I'm 22 now. But I think honestly it's best if I just do it now, because it kind of fits, and I'm in a position of privilege where I can kind of have low expenses and work on the business for a little bit, like 6 to 9 months. This camera's really heavy. 6 to 9 months while I get my shit sorted, and then, wow, this is actually beautiful. This is just amazing. This is why I love living in New Zealand, and I would not want to leave. Because like, there's just nice paths like this everywhere you go. I hope I remember how to get back. Oh, we come out to a street. Maybe I'll turn around here. But yeah, I really want to do it, and I also really want to do the business. So it's like long term, it's about focusing on Hypertrophy Hub and focusing on the PhD and getting the PhD. That would be a dream come true, frankly. I'm just gonna go this way. There's a street there. Just going on a little adventure, you know. And yeah, I'm working really, really hard to get this done, and I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. I really like the idea of, like, when you're young, finding, if you're lucky enough to find something that you're passionate about, that you think can positively influence the world, I think you should do your best to lean into that. Like, I think I'm lucky enough to be privileged enough to have found this passion, and I don't think everyone my age is that lucky. And yeah, I could think about this stuff for the rest of my life, frankly. Like, the problems of lifestyle disease and obesity and all that, that's what gets me going. I don't really care about bodybuilding specifically. Like, I don't really want to compete. I'll probably compete maybe at some point. Yeah, but who knows? Like, I'm in no rush to do that. I'm not really stressed about competing because I don't think my physique is that great, to be honest. So I don't think I'll win much, but also I don't really like the idea of getting like, the only difference between bodybuilding and just bulking all the time and doing small cuts and doing a big competitive phase is you're just doing a very intensive diet. That's the main difference. And it's like, a really intensive diet doesn't really inspire me that much. And powerlifting neither. Like, powerlifting, if I pursue powerlifting, I'm gonna have more chronic pain. And I'm at a point where, and like, yeah, there's ways I could pursue it where I could just do bench only, but it's like, I'm just not that competitive. I'd rather do it for fun. But from like in terms of like my spine problems, maybe I should give an update on those. I honestly have no clue where I am, but we'll see. I think, so the spine problems are not as bad as I thought they would be by this point. And I'm really grateful for that. And I'm getting better at managing them, which is really nice. In terms of what I'm actually doing, I'm spending probably the majority of my time on either, I have 2 papers this semester, learning about muscle physiology and statistics, so I can conduct research better and just understand muscle. And the other half of my workload is, well, there's coaching, and then the other half is probably my dissertation. So for my dissertation, we're investigating the effectiveness of different kinds of practitioners in helping people lose weight. So there's not really much evidence on how effective a personal trainer is in comparison to a registered dietitian. So it's not really that obvious who someone should go to if they want to lose weight. Should they go to a personal trainer? Should they go to a dietitian? Should they go to a health coach? Should they go to a online personal trainer? Should they go to a nutritionist? Should they go to their general practitioner? Should they go to see a nurse, etc., etc.? There's a lot of different places people can go, and it's likely the case that some are a lot better than others, and that some lead to better weight maintenance outcomes long term. So that's pretty much what I'm spending like all my time on. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do that now. Yeah, and I'm trying really hard to, one, get into my PhD, but also hopefully get into my PhD in a better situation. So get really good grades and potentially get a scholarship if possible. I'm not sure if I'll get it, but I'm gonna try my damnedest to try and get it. So, cool. See you later.